I think people often think that technology trends will manifest much faster than they do. We work on AI agents. And most people, they think of agents as, oh, you deploy an agent, it's going to replace a bunch of work. But what we see is that it's actually very hard to take an agent off the shelf and make it work well, especially in the enterprise. It's hard because of a few reasons. One, it doesn't necessarily know and fit all of your workflows. Two, delegating to an agent is actually a very hard thing to do. And so as a human, I struggle to delegate to my team. So we've actually reconceptualized agents as, what is an agent? It's this interface. It's a piece of software on your computer, talks to you, talks to your computer in code. So what is it? It lets me write code on my computer. And we find that actually is a much more powerful view of agents because everyone implementing agents, they have to custom code stuff anyway. People talk about AI agents as if it's something new, and it kind of is, but really it's just fancy software. And it's fancy software that makes decisions a little bit more than previously and can deal with data that's a little bit more ambiguous. And I think in a lot of ways, the software just gets fancier and fancier. All of us are putting our workflows into software. Now the software can run our workflows, and that's where you get more and more automation and a single person being able to do more and more. Right now, we talk about agents as if they're autonomous bots that are supposed to replace tasks and supposed to replace people. But why I've said they're just software is I think it's actually really important to think of them as tools for people and to think about how do we use those tools and train people to use these tools. Because what we see is there's a huge difference between someone who's really good at using AI systems, like prompting them, et cetera, versus someone who's not. They get so much more value out of it. Thinking of an AI as a tool that is supposed to be custom built for people is really important. And then training them in order to use those tools. And what we find in software development, AI is actually teaching junior software developers how to be better. So a junior software developer will ask a system to generate code and then to explain that code and then to explain why there's a bug. And we see them learning and upskilling really fast. And we also see people who are non-technical on our team starting to learn to code and starting to learn to make software. I think the most empowering view of AI agents is actually as one that allows everyone in the world to create their own software on their computer and to mold their computer to what they want. And when you think about one-person enterprise, that's a situation where you've got this system that's molded to you and helping you do everything that you want to do in this company or that you want to deploy.